Hey there everybody, this is part 3 of our mini tutorial series on Replay Baseball, and we are playing game 1 of the 2015 National League Championship Series between the Cubs and the Mets. It's Lester against Harvey now. Harvey here in the top of the 8th has just been relieved with runners on first and second and 1 out. It's going to be the lefty Sean Gilmartin facing Anthony Rizzo. And just a couple of things on the cards. For example, on the pitcher card, here you have an R3, which means he can face 3 batters. And I believe anytime after the 8th, he can pitch an extra inning and then plus 3 batters. So he can go an inning after the 8th, or 8th and above, he can go an inning and then pitch to 3 batters. His wild pitch rating, his hold rating. You have, of course, his defense. His error rating is 65, which means he doesn't really commit a lot of errors. This is his standard defensive, I guess, range rating, you could call it. Here's his B side at the bottom. So when he reaches his limit of batters faced, he gets bumped down to his B range, his B not row, not column, but row. And all right, so let's get started with this. The way I play this, you roll 3 dice, of course, and the red, the first one, is going to be a 2, which is going to be column 2. And then we're going to roll the blues is 6, so column 2 on Gilmartin. And I rolled a 6, it's going to be a 2, right? So you got a 2 on Gilmartin, and then Anthony Rizzo is going to be, I rolled a 3 on column 2, so that's going to be a 16. So the 2 and the 16 is an 18 on column 2, and that's going to be a fly ball to center field. That's 2 out. So Gilmartin does the job, and he gets Anthony Rizzo. So Robles comes in to face Castro. And let's do that. Let's throw here's the pitch, and runners on first and second and 2 out. That's a 5. That's usually the control column. And for the pitcher, it's going to be a 4. So on 5, we look at 4, and it's going to be a 3K. And we'll look at that K in a second, see what that means. And then finally, in the 5 column on Starlin Castro, we roll a 3, and that's a 34. So it's going to be a total of a 37. Now you can roll them all together and just do this. Once you start playing it, you'll just roll them all together and do it real quick. I'm just doing it really slow motion here because, of course, it's a mini tutorial. So we're going to look at 37 under 5, and that is going to be a strikeout. And that retires the side. So in comes Hansel Robles and strikes out Starlin Castro to end the inning. It's a 2-1 Mets lead, and the Mets relief has come up huge. And in the 9th, of course, we will see Jerry Familia. Now Lester's still in the game for the Cubs, and he will be facing David Wright. So he's still in. This time we're going to be using his B column at the bottom because he's completed his 7 innings. So this is his 8th inning, but we're going to keep him in there. If he gets into trouble, we'll pull him quickly. There's a couple of guys warming up in the bullpen. And so it's going to be David Wright leading off, and David Wright on the day is 1 for 3 with a solo home run in the bottom of the 4th leading off. And let's do that. So let's roll here. And Murphy's a good hit and run guy, so we can actually try to hit and run here. Doesn't strike out a lot. And there is a hit and run chart. And basically, he is out at second base. So David Ross throws out David Wright trying to steal. And Murphy's it's going to be the shortstop covering. It's a 2-6, and Murphy strikes out on, was it a foul strike or was it a strikeout? 14. it's a strikeout. So it's a double play. Strike him out, throw him out, and here comes Yoenis Cespedes. All right, so we are 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pedro Strop to Yoenis Cespedes, and here we throw our red to find out our column 2. And we throw our blue to find out what our pitcher says, and that's a column 2, it's a 1. And then the batter, it's a 4. Column 2 is a 16, so 16 plus 1 is a 17 in column 2, and that is a strikeout to end the inning. So Strop strikes out both Murphy and Cespedes, and David Ross throws out David Wright, and that's the end of the inning. Thanks for watching our mini tutorial.